Before Halloween, there were harvests. People celebrated the end of summer. They gathered food for the winter. It was a time of change, like the leaves turning colors. But the nights grew longer. Darkness came earlier. People told stories about what hid in the shadows. These stories weren't about Halloween, they were about the things people feared, the unknown, the darkness. It was from these ancient fears that Halloween would rise. Halloween began with a different name, All Hallows Eve. It was the night before All Saints' Day, a Christian holiday. All Saints' Day celebrated saints, people who led good lives. It fell on November 1st, a time to remember the dead. The night before All Hallows Eve was a time between worlds. People believed the veil between the living and dead was thin. It was a night for remembering those who'd passed, but it was also a night when the lines between our world and the next seemed to blur. One of the most fun parts of Halloween is wearing costumes. But did you know costumes had a purpose? People once believed that spirits roamed the earth on Halloween. They dressed up in costumes to scare the spirits away. They wore masks to hide their faces. They made noises to frighten the spirits. It was a way to protect themselves. Today, costumes are less about fear and more about fun. We dress up as superheroes, princesses, and creatures from our imaginations. Trick-or-treating is a beloved Halloween tradition. Children dress up in costumes and go door to door saying trick or treat. This tradition has roots in ancient customs of giving food to the less fortunate or to appease wandering spirits. Giving treats was a way to ensure good luck. Playing tricks was a way to let out a little mischief on this unusual night. Today, trick-or-treating is a fun way for children to celebrate Halloween and enjoy sweet treats. Section 5. Halloween around the world. Halloween is celebrated in many countries around the world, but not always in the same way. In Ireland, where Halloween originated, bonfires are lit, and children dress up in costumes to go guising, similar to trick-or-treating. In Mexico, Halloween coincides with Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead, a colorful celebration of life and death. Let's explore how these celebrations, while sharing some similarities, offer unique perspectives on honoring the dead and celebrating the cycle of life. Section 6. The Day of the Dead. In Mexico and parts of Latin America, the Day of the Dead is a joyous occasion. This vibrant celebration, known as Dia de los Muertos, is a time when families come together to honor and remember their deceased loved ones. Unlike the somber tone often associated with death, this festival is filled with color, music, and joy. It's a time to remember loved ones who have passed away. Families visit cemeteries to clean and decorate the graves of their relatives. They bring candles, flowers, and other offerings to create a welcoming atmosphere for the spirits. The cemeteries are transformed into beautiful, glowing spaces filled with love and memories. Families create altars decorated with flowers, candles, and food offerings for the spirits of their loved ones. These altars, or ofrendas, are often adorned with marigold flowers, which are believed to guide the spirits back to the world of the living. The altars also include photographs, favorite foods, and personal items of the deceased, creating a bridge between the living and the dead. Sugar skulls, a symbol of the Day of the Dead, are given as gifts. These intricately decorated skulls made from sugar or chocolate are often personalized with the names of the deceased. They serve as a sweet reminder of the loved ones who have passed away and are a key element of the celebration. They represent the sweetness of life and the acceptance of death. The sugar skulls are not just decorative, they carry deep cultural significance. They remind us that death is not something to be feared but embraced as a natural part of the human experience. The Day of the Dead is a reminder that death is a natural part of life and that our loved ones are always with us in spirit. This celebration is a beautiful blend of indigenous traditions and Spanish influences, creating a unique cultural event that highlights the importance of family, memory, and the cyclical nature of life and death. Through music, dance, and storytelling, communities come together to celebrate the lives of those who have passed, ensuring that their memories live on for generations to come. Section 7. Asian Echoes of Remembrance. In many Asian countries, there are festivals that share similarities with Halloween, focusing on remembering ancestors. In China, the Hungry Ghost Festival sees families making offerings to appease the spirits of their ancestors. Japan's Obon Festival welcomes the spirits of ancestors back home, and lanterns are lit to guide them. These festivals, while not Halloween, demonstrate the universal human desire to honor and remember those who came before us. Section 8. Halloween's Universal Appeal. Halloween, regardless of how it's celebrated, holds a universal appeal. It's a holiday that brings people together, transcending boundaries and cultures. From the bustling streets of New York City to the quiet villages in Europe, Halloween is a time when communities come alive with vibrant energy and creativity. It's a time for fun, for facing fears, and for remembering. Children dress up as their favorite characters, whether they be superheroes, princesses, or spooky monsters, and embark on the age-old tradition of trick-or-treating. The joy and excitement in their eyes are contagious, spreading a sense of wonder and magic. It's a time when the veil between the worlds feels thin and our imaginations can run wild. The eerie atmosphere created by foggy nights and full moons adds to the mystique of the holiday. People of all ages indulge in the thrill of haunted houses where every creak and shadow sends shivers down their spines. Whether we're dressing up in costumes, carving pumpkins, or telling spooky stories, Halloween allows us to tap into our sense of wonder and explore the unknown. The creativity displayed in costumes, from the simple to the elaborate, showcases the boundless imagination of individuals. Halloween allows us to tap into our sense of wonder and explore the unknown. The decorations, ranging from carved pumpkins to intricate light displays, transform ordinary spaces into realms of fantasy and fright. Spooky mazes challenge our bravery, while ghost stories told by candlelight remind us of the power of the unknown. It's a holiday that transcends cultures and generations, bringing together people of all ages. Families gather to celebrate, sharing traditions and creating new memories. From young children to grandparents, everyone finds joy in the festivities, whether it's through dressing up, decorating, or simply enjoying the company of loved ones. Halloween reminds us of the power of storytelling and the enduring strength of the human spirit. The tales we share, whether spooky or heartwarming, connect us to our past and to each other. They remind us that no matter how different we may seem, we all share a love for stories and the magic they bring into our lives. Section 9, Beyond Costumes and Candy. Halloween is more than just costumes and candy. It's a time for reflection, for remembering those we've lost, and for facing our fears. The spooky stories and decorations remind us that darkness exists, but so does light. It's a time to celebrate the cycle of life and death, to acknowledge the mysteries of the universe, and to embrace the unknown. Halloween encourages us to use our imaginations to confront our fears and to find joy in the face of the unknown. Section 10. A night of imagination and delight. As the nights grow longer and the air turns crisp, Halloween invites us to step into a world of imagination and delight. The streets come alive with the glow of jack-o'-lanterns, and the air is filled with the scent of autumn leaves and the sound of laughter. It's a time when the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary and the mundane becomes magical. It's a night for children to revel in the thrill of trick-or-treating, going door to door in their creative costumes, collecting candies and treats. The excitement in their eyes is palpable as they shout trick or treat and eagerly await the sweet rewards. Each house they visit is a new adventure, a new story to be told. And for adults, it's a chance to reconnect with their inner child, to let go of the daily grind and embrace the fun and whimsy of the season. Whether it's through elaborate costumes, spooky decorations, or festive parties, Halloween offers a unique opportunity to step outside of oneself and into a world of fantasy. So as you carve your pumpkins, hang your decorations, and don your costumes, take a moment to appreciate the creativity and effort that goes into each detail. Each carved pumpkin, each carefully chosen costume, and each spooky decoration is a testament to the joy and excitement that Halloween brings. Remember the rich history and traditions that make Halloween so special. From its origins in ancient Celtic festivals to its evolution into the modern celebration we know today, Halloween is a tapestry of cultural influences and historical significance. It's a night that connects us to the past while allowing us to create new memories and traditions. Embrace the spirit of Halloween A night where the boundaries of reality blur and anything is possible. Let your imagination run wild and allow yourself to be swept up in the magic and mystery of the night. Whether you're a child experiencing the wonder of Halloween for the first time or an adult reliving cherished memories, Halloween is a celebration of creativity, community, and the joy of letting go. So step into the night and let the enchantment of Halloween fill your heart with delight.